So we're trying to train ourselves to take our attention from all the stuff all over out there and to turn our attention inward right here for a few minutes, right? Maybe join me for the whole hour today. Maybe you just join me for a few seconds of the day. I want to check your comments and see if you guys can hear me at all out there. No comments. Okay, you're still there, so maybe you can hear me. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so lining up the sits bones, taking some deep breaths. In the yoga practice, we train our mind to be unaffected and breath connected. We train our mind and body by directing our attention right to the center of our heart. So let's just take a few moments to focus on heart breath. Allow your chest to rise and fall with each inhalation and exhalation. Making a sound, it's a sound like the ocean, right? An oceanic sound of the breath. You're drawing in and out. With each breath, inhale, rising a little higher. And with each exhale, letting things go a little more. Centering breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So pulling in here. Rising up here. Holding in here. Right, that's the 3-part breath. In. Rising and drawing in here. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Perhaps even a little smile. Remembering your inner healer, right? Your inner warrior. Trying to kind of, quiet your inner warrior a little bit. Working on the warrior breath. This is an Ujjayi breath. Right, this deep breath in and out. Focus in here. Letting the heart rise and fall. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. It's interesting, you get distracted easily. Right, there's some known suffering on the path of yoga, right? We get distracted, we get disturbed, we get sick, we get disease, right? We have mental disease and physical, of course, right? They're all things that are known afflictions in this world. We're going to do our best to just try to find our center no matter what's going on in our outer world or what is happening in our inner world. So again, back to this breath. All right, you're working the muscles of your respiration, but you're also working muscles of concentration. So let's keep focusing. These deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And I want to remind you guys out there in the world that yoga is as simple as taking a breath, right? We're just creating this union in yoga of your mind and your body. Isn't it amazing, right? How people can live their lives completely disconnected from their body, not taking care of their body. Definitely is amazing to me. But now is a great time for us all to just focus on our heart, focus on quieting our mind, and focus on just settling into our seat. Right? Take a deep breath. And exhale. And again, long breath in. And strong breath out. Knowing that you are so strong. You're building your inner strength, guys. The warrior, not the warrior. So we're just joining in. This is the Ujjayi breath, right? The victorious breath, the breath of the warrior. There's a couple breathing techniques I do in all my classes. This is pretty much the main one, the Ujjayi. And almost imagine a little space between each and every vertebra of your spine. Imagine your rib cage being carried a little higher up. Visualize your heart rising a little higher up. And let your shoulders melt a little more down your back with each breath in. And each breath out. That's it. Oxygen is going to help your immune system, right? It's going to make you feel a little better, a little happier, a little inspired. That's my job today. I want to help you get a little more inspiration in your practice, right, in your day. So let's keep connecting here. In and out. And let the breath flow in. And out. See, the idea, the concept is you want to breathe as long as you can, as deep as you can, and as full as you can. But from here down, it's held in, totally in. You're breathing from here up, across the rib cage here and across the upper back. Let's get a few more of these Ujjayi breaths in. Okay, the next technique is Kapalabhati breathing. Kapalabhati is quite the opposite breath. I'm going to do it today with the mouth closed, squeezing very intensely with the lower belly, very quick. Another inhale, and take a long exhale. You might need to take a few rounds with that. Take some deep breaths in, and out. Good, again, inhale, and exhale. Okay guys, we're gonna do another round of this Kapalabhati breathing, squeezing, relaxing, and if you're at home, this Kapalabhati breath can give you a little heat. It's gonna make you feel warmed up. It's going to give you some oxygen, which is going to make you feel great, some good energy. So let's get another round of Kapalabhati breathing. Take another long breath in, and a long breath out. Good, another deep breath. And exhale. Good, next we're going to do some easy seated positions, right? The first move is a circle all the way around. I'm going to check the comments out there, see if you guys can hear me okay. I'm definitely not trusting this new microphone I've got here. How's everybody out there? You guys, can you see me? Can you hear me? I guess you guys are all watching still, so you must be able to hear me fine. Okay, so circling around, right? Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Inhale and exhale. So rolling around the spine. Right? This is from Kundalini Yoga, right? Activating the Kundalini energy in the body. Kundalini is kind of like the concept of a stored energy that's laying dormant at the base of the spine, right? We want to do our moving and our breathing, right? Our yoga practice to help to activate this power that's laying in our spine. And we want to move up through our chakra system and activate, right, our mind, right, our consciousness, right? I do yoga because I want to be smarter, I want to be happier, I want to be healthier. I think we all do, don't we? It's a great tool to get you there. So you're inhaling forward and exhaling back, doing the circles. Going around the world. It's kind of like stirring up the butter. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. right? Getting some activation to the digestive system, right? So the reproductive system, hormonal system. So I'm using my hands and I'm really pulling, inhaling and exhaling. And of course, I'm looking forward at the camera. You guys can add more turns to your neck. You can go a little slower, you can go a little faster. I learned Kundalini Yoga, right, from Yogi Bhajan directly, right? He's a Sikh, came to the West, and brought a lot of great wisdom with him with his Kundalini Yoga practice. So we're inhaling forward and exhaling back, right? Going around, okay, we're going to change directions. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. In the Kundalini Yoga system, you would do this for 3 minutes or 11 minutes or what is it, 62 minutes. Crazy stuff, right? Inhaling and exhaling. So we got plenty of time right now. Great way to occupy your mind, your body. You might even get a little smarter. You might even feel a little happier. So inhaling forward and exhaling back. I totally feel like I can do this for an hour. This is great. It feels like all sorts of movement is happening in my spine. Right? The lungs are getting some good oxygen in, increasing the oxygen uptake, right? Helping your metabolic functions. So inhaling and exhaling. Going around the world, stirring it up. Good, now the other direction. Inhale, exhale. Try to maintain both sit bones down. Try to really visualize a pot and you're circling all around the walls of the pot. Nice perfect circle. That's it. Get creative. Invoke your right brain and your left brain together. It's a big part of why I love yoga too. It makes your brain so much more balanced. You exercise both hemispheres of the brain. A lot of things we're doing at the same time. Both hemispheres of the brain. There's a lot of other things too. I'll go the other direction one last time. Inhaling and exhaling. Going around big circles. Just breathing, right? I'm convinced all this stretching, so you get the oxygen deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper. People get a lot of weird diseases deep in the body, right, where the oxygen can't really reach. So we're just flushing out the tissues. Flushing out the organs. Maybe your liver needs a little extra massaging right now. Inhaling and exhaling. So I'm pulling all around the world. All right, that's enough of that. You try to come back to balance. Level off your hips and shoulders. And the next one is the camel ride. So you grab the front of the shins. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, try to look at your navel, round the spine. Inhale, get spinal flexion. And exhale, round. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale. You can imagine you're in the Sahara riding a camel. Inhale and exhale. It's good to be creative in your imagination. I definitely believe worrying is a misuse of your imagination. Inhale. Right, Kundalini Yoga, this would be Sat Nam, the truth of the name. And again, you can really imagine activating the spine, which of course is, part of your brain, running down that spinal column. You go slower, you go faster. The idea is to keep going, right? Don't stop. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, I feel better already. So the next one, you bring the fingers right to the tops of the shoulders, and I imagine this one like a washing machine on the agitate cycle. Inhale, exhale. Try to maintain level hips, level shoulders. It's not easy to sit on the floor. You can do these in a chair, sit on a block or something. You can even have the legs extended forward. 10, 9, 8, 7. Feels great. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Woo, a little dizzy there. Dizzy, totally normal, to be expected. The next we're going to work our fingers. So interlock the fingers away, chin to the chest, round through the upper back. And now inhale, bring the arms up over your head and go a little side to side, a little wiggle, wobble, a little right and left, and look up, pulse a little bit. So a lot of people are really sunken in the chest, sunken in the rib cage, right? Maybe a lot of people can't even get their arms up like this. You just do your best, give it a little wiggle, extend down, up. And now going down the line with the fingers, I'm going to grab the pinky. So have the palm up towards the sky. So the pinky, adjust the pinky, 1, 2, 3 joints there, the pinky. Oh yeah, you got the ring finger, pull some energy out of there. Maybe start with the knuckle, and then the next one, you go all the way to the tip of the finger. You get to the tip of the finger, give it a little extra press there. You're giving yourself a little reflexology for your hands. Good, you got the next one. Next finger. So I'm really imagining I'm opening up the joint of the finger, giving it a little wiggle, and increasing the blood flow, the circulation, right? Helping the nerves. Good, and then you come to the next joint of the finger, and then press a little extra on the very tip. And now you have the thumb, so crack my thumb, there we go. Good, that felt great. Pull it all the way down, you get a little wiggle in there. Stretch the tip all the way out. Now the wrist. So remember, I have the elbow up. I'm trying to get the arm a little bit more back like this. And now grab the wrist and pull. Keep the shoulder relaxed. That's the hard part, especially when it hurts. If something hurts, I want you to remember, it's just your body communicating with you. You don't have to make a story about it. But when it starts to happen, just use the breath a little, let it melt. Good, some of you can go even lower. Some of you can grab elbow. I feel a little tight today, but not to be expected. I feel a little human today. Gonna go a little lower, maybe get your elbow down. Oh, feels great. 5. I'm focusing on my left hip. 4. Oh, so good. I'm trying to keep my left knee down. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, amazing. All right, we got the other side. So palm up. Right? Remember that. It might look weird on the screen. Thumb is forward, palm is up. Extend up, look up to the sky, stretch your eye muscles a little bit up. And now pinky. Try to move from the hand out to the tip of the finger. And what I'm imagining is I'm never going to get arthritis if I do this every day. That's what I'm imagining. I'm imagining this is my healthcare plan right here. Pinky, next joint, next one. Pull, tip of the finger, give it a little press. And now you have that ring finger. Open up the joint, give it a little wiggle. Keep going down the line to the tip of the finger, pull more. Good, you got the next finger. That's all right, if you get a little crack in there. Someone asked me, is it okay to crack the joints of the body? If you believe it's okay, then it's okay. Keep going a little more down the line. You got the next finger. Good, the index. And I got this one, and I brought this into my practice every day after I was teaching my friend's mother. 97. I had her doing this, and I was like, man, we all should be doing this, right? Doesn't it feel great? Massage the finger, wiggle it a little, and pull the energy out. So you're activating the nerves, you're activating the bones, you're opening up space between the joints. This thumb's a little messed up. Maybe you can crack it, I don't think you can. Just give it a little wiggle. Feels great today, that's for sure. Go all the way down the line, next knuckle. That's it. Get the wrist. Good. I'm focusing a lot here, keeping this down as I extend over, and if some of you can go a little more down. Yeah, I can't call me while I'm on my video here. All right, so we're going a little more down. Try to lean and open up the whole side body. 3, 2, and 1, and all the way up. All right, guys. So the next, we're going to come onto the hands and knees. So let's just do these first. Open and close the fingers. Open, close, open, close, open, close. So it's a workout for the muscles in your fingers. Open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now on the hands. So you come onto the tabletop position on the hands and knees. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. And the first thing you gotta do is go a little side to side. Someone just called me, I don't know if you guys in the world out there can't hear me. Let me know. Go a little right, left, side to side. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. Good, and now you come forward and back, pressing forward and then easing off back. Pressing forward, it gets intense, and then ease off back. Forward, and back. Good, a little more forward, and back. Next we have the cat-cow. You look up to the sky, and then roll the spine, looking at your navel. Inhale, looking up to the sky, and then exhale, rolling into the navel. Inhale, take a breath, look all the way up. Exhale, chin to the chest, round. Inhale, look more up, and exhale, round. Good, take a big breath, look all the way up, and exhale, chin to the chest, round the spine. Good, and now we're gonna straighten the legs and come into a downward dog position. So here's the downward dog. Right, head and heels towards the mat. Taking some breaths here. Hollowing out that navel. And we're gonna walk the feet to the hands, forward fold, and all the way up to stand next. So, taking a deep breath, standing tall. Finding your center in a very uncentered world. We're gonna start with some standing deep breaths. Inhale, rise the arms up, look up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, rise your arms up, look up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, float the arms up, drop your head back. And exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, a little more up and back, extend, and exhale, arms down. So I'm focusing on heart breath, lengthening through the rib cage, and arms down. Inhale, rising a little more up, and arms down. Good, inhale, drop that head back, look more back, and exhale, arms down, and now adding on the next. Inhale, going up to a back bend, and then exhale all the way down into a forward bend. You do your best, right? I can bring my ribs to thighs first. If you cannot, bend your knees, right? Isn't that simple? You bring the floor closer to you, so you can bend your knees, shake it out a little side to side. Good. Try to get a forward fold here, and then inhale, rise your arms all the way up, look up, and exhale, arms by your side. We're gonna do that again. Inhale, arms up, drop the head back. Exhale, hinge forward, maybe bend the knees. All the way down, empty the lungs, chin to shins, exhale. Inhale, all the way up, press the toes, lift the chest. Exhale, all the way down, forward bend. Empty out the lungs. Inhale, rise, float the arms, the eyes. Exhale, all the way down, forward fold. Let's get 3 more. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward bend. 2 more. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward bend. 1 more. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, forward bend. The next is separate the feet. The first 2 fingers, you grab your toes, look up, and pull. Inhale, look up, and exhale, pull. So keep going, guys. Keep working those 10 deep breaths like that. We'll see how it's going out there. Can you hear me? I don't know. I still don't know if anybody can hear me out there in the yoga town. Take some breaths. No one's mentioning anything, so who the hell knows? Maybe not, because you can't hear what I'm saying. I'm gonna just keep going and make it a great video for you guys anyway. Good, so the next, palms over the heart. Take a deep breath, lift the chest up. And now we got 10 squats. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Press the palms together. Lift the collarbones up. Take breath. Good. Now you got the arms forward, shoulders back. Balance and counterbalance. Palms up, letting things go. Sometimes you just don't know. Letting go of the weight on the shoulders. Releasing something out into the fire today. And now you have 2 fist tiptoes. Kick your heels all the way up. You can pulse here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, bring your feet together. This next one could be challenging, figuring out your right from left. Just do your best. Right arm, knees. Right, get a little squat. And then it's right leg. Wrapping the leg over. Taking a deep breath. Leveling off your hips and shoulders. Good, so the ankles, knees, elbows, wrists are one line down the center. Keep rising your chest up higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got the other side, arms up, That's it, wrap the arms. That's it, one below the other, elbows and wrists. Bend, go a little up and down. Good, and I have the left leg over. I know, it can be crazy, this one. You can do it seated in a chair, no problem. Take some breaths, lift your chest, level your hips and shoulders. Find your zone, find your center. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms up. We're gonna move on. Let's go into our half moon, a little right and left, side to side. Shake it out. Good, stop in the middle. Extend your arms up as high as you can. Reach the arms behind you, and then you're gonna crescent moon shape. So if you're seated, you can do this. Just lean on over, bring the arms up over your head, and flow with the breath in and out. Deep breath in, strong breath out. Again, inhale and exhale. Good, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, all the way up. Let's get the other side, rise up, over to the left. Deep breath in, strong breath out. Inhale and exhale. Good, strengthen and lengthen. Expand and extend. Good, curve the body like the moon in the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, all the way up. Good, now backwards. Drop the head back, look back, and find your way back. Trick is, gotta relax the back. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Open up the heart, open up the lungs, and from here, that's where you start to go back. Good, you can bring one hand back, other hand back. Eventually, curve back, and you can get both your hands back. Good, take a deep breath. Any amount, looking back is good. Just lifting the chin up, curving back. Then you start lifting the chest up, moving the shoulders back. Then you work on drawing the navel in, lifting the chest more and more up. From here, you start to curve, curve. Good. Maybe see the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, all the way up. Deep breath. Reach up and exhale all the way down. And then back to the beginning again. Grab the toes, inhale, and exhale. And the elbows, inhale. And exhale. Lean forward, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good, last breath. Nice. Okay, guys, so the next, we're going to do our malasana, coming into a squatting position. Take some breaths here. Hi, guys, everybody, take some deep breaths. Good. Of course, I'd love some feedback. If you can hear me out there. Let's take a breath in and out. And now let's get our twist. One arm down, one arm up. Find your spin. You can press into the knee. Twist a little more. Take a deep breath. And find that spiraling in your spine. Good. I want to visualize all the discs, the whole spine, lifting as you turn. And really pushing into the knee. Take a breath. Twist a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you can, you reach the arms over, and you can bind over the back and lift up even higher. Good. Give a good rinse out to the lungs. Deep breath in and spin. 3, 2, 1. Come forward. And do the crow next. Press the hands down. Good. Come to get the elbows directly over the hands. Lift the hips up. Look up. Good. If you can get your knees to the shoulders, you can get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's get the other side. So getting a squat position. Make sure the feet are wide enough apart. Lift your heart. Take a breath. Find the twist. One arm down, the other one up. Deep breath in. Exhale, spin. Pulling the arms apart. Pushing into the knee. Opening up the chest. Taking a deep breath. You can get the bind, bring the arm in front and around. Keep lifting. Keep twisting. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Nice, cracked, back 2, and 1. Good, let's come back to our crow. So we started earlier in class, spreading the fingers wide as you can. Very important for this next posture. Good, gonna get the elbow directly over the hands. Keep the hips up high and lean, 1 foot, 2 foot. And then you fly in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this was tough for a lot of people. You know, Balasana is a challenge. You can lean against a wall. You can sit on something. Let's get another round, down and up. Take a deep breath, find the twist. Lift and spin, inhale. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come forward, take a breath. Find the other side, lift and spin. Good, lift the chest up, spin the rib cage. Get a good rinse, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms over the heart in the center, take a breath. Good, you want to try another one, you bring the hands apart. Not so tough. One day at a time. You'll get them all. Right, find this lift. You'll learn to lift the hips up. It's all coming from controlling the core, controlling the breath. All right, guys, we're gonna come up to stand next. How's it going out there? Looking good, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Who the hell knows? I guess you can't hear me even asking. All right, palms together over the heart. And now we're gonna get flowing sun salutations. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. It's a push-up. You can stay here and hold. You can drop the knees. Then the elbows. Up dog. And downward dog. And hands down. Breaths. Look forward, jump. Forward bend, exhale. All the way up, inhale. Palms together, exhale. Again, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Look up, inhale. Jump back. All right, lower down, exhale. Upward dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. 5 breaths. Look forward, jump. Forward bend, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms together. Again, inhale, arms up. Forward bend, exhale. Look up, inhale. Jump. Hold. Engage the legs. Lift the rib cage. Bend the elbows lower. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. 5 breaths or don't. So you can do 5 breaths, whatever you want here. Downward dog, child's, scorpion. Alright. Look forward, jump, feet to hands, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise all the way up, inhale. Palms together, exhale. 2 more to go. Fold forward. Look up. Jump back. Up dog. Down dog. 5 breaths. Of course, Always rest in child's. Take a breath. We're going to keep moving. Bend the knees. Look forward. Jump. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. All the way up. Inhale. Palms together. Exhale. We got one left. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Half lift. Inhale. Jump back. Lower down. Exhale. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take your 5 breaths. Downward dog is an inversion. Take blood flow to the brain. Jump forward, inhale. Forward bend, exhale. All the way up, inhale. And exhale. All right, guys, the next Utkatasana. Fold, Uttanasana. Look up, jump back. Lower down. Upward dog. And downward dog. Good, right leg. Let's do something a little different. I'll turn a little more to the camera. Let's get a twist here. Good, so you're stepping one leg forward. Spiraling the spine. I know it gets a little quick here. This is the cardio part of the class. All right, get a twist. You can hold here or do 10 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way up. Look up. Take a breath. Good. Get a spiral going there. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Next, coming all the way up. Warrior 1. Take a breath. Bend that front knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Come forward. You have plank position. Inhale. Bend the elbows. Lower down. Exhale. Upward dog. Look up. Inhale. And downward dog. Exhale. So down dog. Head and heels towards the mat. Take a breath. And now it's the other side. Step the left leg forward. Left arm up. Twist. Good. Take a breath. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way up. On the front back. Take a breath. Good. Now I'm going to press the back leg down. Inhale. Warrior 1. Take a breath. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Killer. Come forward through plank. Inhale. Bend the elbows, lower down, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Look over your shoulder, try to see your feet. Nice, look over your other shoulder, try to see your feet. Good, look down, stretch the neck. Inhale, look all the way up, give it a wiggle. Good, now use the feet first. And then lift the seat, downward dog, exhale, take a breath here. Right leg, warrior 1, arms up. Open the arms, warrior 2. Inhale, take a breath, peaceful warrior, hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, right hand up again, twist. Spiral. Good, open up the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back, warrior 2, open. Good, and now plank, inhale. Bend and lower, exhale. Up dog, and down dog. Same on the other side, step the left, inhale. Good, and open, exhale. Oh, so good. Right hand down, left hand up, twist. Circle the arm, open up the chest, breathe deep, inhale. And exhale. Oh, so good to breathe and move. Pump that breath in. You can't overdo the breath. You can certainly underdo it. Most people are experts at that. You got 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Open the arms. Peaceful warrior. Take them all the way up. Bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down. Inhale. Bend and lower. Exhale. Upward dog. Inhale. And downward dog. Exhale. So get a little movement, a little flow. Take some deep breaths on the temporary part. Inhale. And exhale. Good, let's jump forward. Forward bend. You got Utkatasana, bend the knees, arms up. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. And now another one. Utkatasana, hold. My knees are squeezed tight. 3, 2, and 1. Fold. Look up and jump back. Through the vinyasa, lower down, upward dog. Downward dog. Right leg, warrior 1. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Good. Exhale to 2. Take a breath. Inhale, up and back. Rise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, right hand up. Are you getting it yet? Take a breath. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Come forward to plank. Exhale, lower. Up dog. And down dog. Left leg repeats the same thing. 1, 2, open back. 3, hold, big breath. And then twist, hand down, up, spin. Good, circle, move a little front to back. 4, 3, this is great. 2, and 1, coming through your plank. Bend the elbows lower, up dog, inhale, and down dog, exhale. Let's come into our plank on the elbows. Good, take a breath. Come into a side plank. One elbow down, the other hand up. You can lay on your side. That counts. Holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back on the elbow. And the other side. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Hold. Try these. Come up into plank. Come down onto the elbows. Come up into plank. Come down on the elbows. Come up. And down. One more up. And now stay up. Let's get a side plank position. Vashisthasana here. So you can do any variation. You can have a knee down. Side position here. Right, come into the side of the feet. Right at the edge here. And on the edge. Good, and then you get the feet flatter. And now if you can come into the full Vashisthasana. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come through the vinyasa. Lower down, push up position. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Good, getting the vashi on the other side. On the knee first. Right, pretty simple. Strengthen this arm straight. Then you can come off the foot, onto the edge of the foot, off the knee. Stack one on top of the other. And then you can even get to full expression of the posture. Vashisthasana, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. That starts here. Alright, just a little bit each day. Turning, opening. Before you know it, you can do it. Alright guys, a vinyasa plank. Lower down, dog. And downward dog. So you got downward dog or child's. Dropping the head. Or you can practice a headstand. Alright, forearm stand. Anything you can stand out there. And I don't know, you guys still out there? You can hear me? Hey, I'm on the mat. I still don't know if anybody can hear me, but hey, I guess somebody can. New mic is good. All right, good. Okay, so I'm soaked. We're gonna do some standing positions next. So wherever you guys are at, let's come up. Hold the right hand. Thank you, Colleen. Now we know the show can go on. You guys can actually hear me out there. It's fucking awesome. All right, guys, hold the knee in. Take a breath. More awesome would be if you guys were all here, but you know, here we are. Good, so I'm doing a standing leg stretch. This is straight, 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 straight. This is in, and you're pulling with your arms. You pull that knee in. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, other side. So you have to pull in to get that leg in. Let's try the other side, left leg up. So you're not hanging down here, up here, right? Have a little pride in the way you move. Don't let your shoulders sag. Right? Don't let yourself go. That's why it's great to be here. No matter where you're at in the world, you can do this laying down in this position. You can do it leaning against something, right? The journey starts with one step. And the first steps are the most awkward, right? Pull that knee in a little tighter. I'm trying to bring my knee to my shoulder, you see. All right, let's go back to the right side. We're gonna do tree. So first tree, let's bring the foot to the inner thigh. Take a breath here. Palms over the heart. So we're gonna be like trees, resilient to the ever-changing seasons, the winds of change. My goodness, I feel bad for my garden. I think it froze last night. It's amazing, these changes, but we have to be stronger, right? Of course, we all know that which doesn't kill us makes us a lot stronger. So we're building this resilience here, this strength in your body, right? Of course, yoga will strengthen your bones. It's going to strengthen your muscles. It's going to strengthen your nerves, your nervous system. Right? It's going to strengthen your heart, your cardiovascular system. It's going to help your brain and how you think, right? This posture requires right-left brain focus. Also, you're going to improve your mental muscles. You're going to improve your concentration. Willpower, right? You all need a little willpower, right? I was raised, taught that I didn't have willpower. I knew that was a lie. I decided to take my power back. So you guys want to rise a little higher, flip your palms up, look up, right? It's a choice you make every day, right? You want to rise up or shrink down. Let's keep growing, guys. Try to get yourself taller. Taller, taller, taller. Draw your navel in. This is all like a zipper. Sit in. Pressing the foot into the leg, creating a connection. And from there, rising up. So remember, you can fall. It's okay. Learning to stand. What happened? We fell hundreds of times. Good thing you didn't give up then, right? Good thing you didn't say this standing shit ain't for me. I just can't do it. Imagine a world of crawlers. Let's get the other side. Left leg up. There are a world of crawlers and other levels. So like a tree, I'm trying to kind of acknowledge where my center is, right? Where my center is, I'm playing with it a little bit. And like a tree, it's almost like your navel. It's kind of like where the tree would touch the earth. And from the navel, you're lifting up. Right? And below the navel, you're pressing down. And you create balance. You can will it so, right? Create balance. Create a stronger body and a stronger mind. Right? We all need emotional strength. And that's kind of half the reason why I went out to study yoga with, Bikram. I heard he was a tough one to deal with emotionally. And I needed that, If someone looked at me the wrong way, I would cry. What are they saying? What are they doing? And I learned to take my power back. And that's where this yoga practice really comes in handy. So I'm thinking right now I'm getting a little wobbly. So I'm focusing on my toes, pressing my toes down. I'm focusing on my navel, pulling in and up. And I'm focusing on my palms pressing together, and that helps to create balance as well. Now you can bring the arms all the way up over your head. Reach, grow, take your power back. That's it, your power to choose your thoughts. Choose your health, your power to choose what you do right now. That's what's so great about yoga. You don't need anyone. I know you guys love me, but you don't need me. You can do this anywhere. Go out and meditate with a tree today. Keep trying to grow. I'm focusing a lot on pushing my foot into my thigh and pushing the thigh back into the foot. And I'm imagining as I push the sides of the body together, right, the right and left side, I'm actually pressing the sides of the brain together as well, making both hemispheres work better. Let's take another breath here. Stand tall. Be a strong oak, not like me. Yeah, my leg is getting tired, right? It starts to fatigue, totally normal. Part of the reasons why your body cramps up and you start to get muscle fatigue is you're not breathing enough, you're holding the breath. Don't hold the breath to get the balance. We're not trying to struggle, right? The struggle is not real. We're trying to grow. We're trying to tap in to the world around us, the natural elements. We're trying to ground down into the mat like a tree. Meditate on nature. Nature. Build strength within you. Grow a little taller or make it harder. And don't worry, I can show you how to make it harder. We can do a leaning tree. Oh, feels great. Oh, don't lean too much. Go the other way. Good. So all these postures work your core. Come back up. And bring it down. Let's do the other side. I tell you, these are great things to do while you're waiting online at the store. And you're not wasting no time. Let's take some deep breaths. Let's keep going. Good. So creating a little glue here. A little glue. Pressing. Lifting. Growing. Growing, growing, growing. Don't let the weight of the world shrink you down. Let your spiritual strength rise you up. You can do it. One day at a time, you can get your power back. Keep lifting a little higher, breathing deeper, growing taller. Ooh, and I think someone might be here. I hear some banging. Take another breath. Good, and then bring it on down. Let's do another balancing posture next. We're going to take the right knee. If you can, you grab the foot or hold the knee. If this is not possible, I don't know, is that possible? If it's not possible, you can bend your knee. You can use a towel. And you can even put, something around the knee. Go ahead, extend the leg forward. Take a breath. I'm using my hand here to feel my core in. Good, and the next, out to the side. So you do your best. Lean on something, rise up. Do it with a partner. You can hold hands here. It's really nice. Take a deep breath. Good, of course, some of you can put your leg behind your head, but I guess you wouldn't need me if you can already do that. I'm sure some of you think that, but even advanced yogis need a little guidance sometimes. Take the leg forward. Good, and now try to find a twist. Switch. Opposite hand to the leg. Maybe the hands on the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the best part. I don't know for who. Good, taking the leg up high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switch your groove. Starting here, remember you can do all these, just holding the knee in. You can hold under the leg, or you can grab and extend the leg up higher. Good, keep pressing the right foot down, straighten this leg, reach as high as you can. Remember, the higher you reach, up, the lighter you get. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, open out, look right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it forward and look left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the leg forward and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. So the next one is going the opposite direction. Just remember, these postures are challenging for everybody, no matter who you are, no matter what level you're at. So don't criticize your level. There's someone much harder than them and they're doing it. So let's try this standing bug. So I take this arm and I flip it back. Like hitchhiking. The elbows in. All right, you bend the right ankle, get the grip. You start to kick the right leg back as you extend the opposite arm forward, creating a balance in opposition. Those of you, stuck at home, it's kind of like a martini glass. You got the stem, and you got both ends moving in opposition from the stem. Let's take a breath, everybody, and kick. Don't hold your breath to hold the balance. It's not going to help you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Find your balance. Inhale. Exhale. That's it. It's a struggle. It's a struggle for everybody. Take a breath. Enjoy the ride. 10, 9, 8, 7. That's it. It's going to make you stronger. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I don't have it hot enough in here. I wish it was hotter. All right, guys, let's get the other side. So it is a right arm up, the left arm back, and you get the opposite ankle. So I'm taking the thumb, flipping it back, split with the arms, right? We'll reach in both directions. Split with the legs, grabbing the ankle, ooh, popping the hip, and then going for it. So you're reaching one arm forward, one arm back, one toe down, one toe up. Taking a deep breath in and out, moving in opposition. Deep breaths, strong focus, making progress every day. One of the best for the mind, definitely takes all your attention. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, oh, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, let's get the other side. So you got this one up, this one back. Expand and extend. This is an interesting posture because it's mind, body, and spirit, right? It takes a lot of mental focus and willpower. Shiva's favorite pose. Let's see how we got on this side. Nataraj Asana, standing bow. So you're reaching the shoulder back. Okay, opening up the lungs. One arm forward, one arm back. And then you kick. And breathe your way through it. Keep lifting up higher. The higher you reach, the lighter you get. Let's take it all the way now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Get the other side. So the challenge is to breathe when you're challenged, to stay focused, to stay in the zone. All right, guys. So you got one arm forward, one arm back. Reaching and grabbing and finding the breath. Kicking back, inhale. It's a challenging posture, but it's worth it, right? It's worth every bit of effort you put into this posture. Reach the arm forward, extend the leg back, find your balance. Keep lifting your chest up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath. All right, so we're going to do a bunch more postures just like that one coming next. But let's do a little break in between. Straddle forward bend. Bring your feet apart, hands to the lower back. Drop your head back and fold forward. So I'm back bending into the forward bend. You can lock the fingers over your back. Stay here. You can grab the feet, pull, get them further down. Walk to the hands, and now find a twist. So you got one hand down, one hand up. You can circle the arm. You can press into the hip, spin more. Take a deep breath, twist. 3, 2, and 1. Come to the middle. And let's get the other side. So before I do any twisting, you gotta inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Of course, you can always go further. And the opposite, pulling. Then come to the middle, interlock, move the back if you can. If you can't, just grab a towel. All right, let's try another twist. You can grab the opposite foot and spin. Back to the middle and the other way. Just a little stretch. Stretching at the back. Great things to do when you're bored at home. Good, coming back forward. And now we're going to walk all the way forward. Going onto the belly. I'm going to just check the cameras right there. Make sure you guys can see me seated down. Looks pretty good. Good. 40 minutes so far. Excellent, everybody out there. Aloha, hi. So, glad you guys can hear me, that's great. Glad y'all can see me, that's even more great. More fantabulous. All right, guys, so coming back up. Good, pivoting the right foot to the right, opening the arms. So we're in the wide straddle, forward bend, and the twists. And now these triangles are great twists. So open the arms. Kind of like a rule of thumb is your feet would be below your hands, your arms are fully extended. And as you're reaching right, you're looking the other way and twisting up. So I'm being pulled out, and you got one hand down, and the other hand is up. And this is a Utthita Trikonasana. So you're trying to straighten your legs, find a twist, engage the quads, right? So it's very important to have the engagement here in the legs, so the hip can relax. And you can open up, holding here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up. Like you're pulling yourself up. Grab the sky, pull yourself up. Good, let's get the other side. So switching the feet, getting a twist going, lengthening out through the side body. Good, feel the strength of your legs. Pull, take your time, there's no rush, plenty of time. And start to twist. Good. So well, you can see a lot of lines, right? The legs are straight, the back is straight, arms are straight. I don't want to look up, I think the headset might fall off. And you start to find the twist. Good. Keep trying to engage the quads. Keep breathing through it. Some things are comfortable and some things are not. Try not to judge. Just breathe and believe. Take another breath. A little more twist. Again, inhale. And spin 3, 2, and one again. Take a hand, pull yourself on up, and exhale. Let's get one more triangle because it's so wonderful. Extend the arms, straight legs, quads engaged, and tilt to the right. Right hand down, left hand up, twist. Good, get that spiral going. Gonna keep the shoulder down, keep the neck relaxed. Good, let it melt. Utthita Trikonasana. Good, and then pull up. Switch sides. Twist on your way down. Good, oh, feels so much better. I'm so glad I did a second set. Take a deep breath, melt on into it. Good, deep breaths in. And out. So important to know how to breathe through this. You inhale and lengthen, and you exhale and deepen. Inhale and lengthen, exhale and deepen. Another big breath in, and exhale, spin. Good, now reach yourself up. And now let's get the twisted triangle. So the twisted triangle, then take both feet, point them straight, like I'm walking straight ahead. Square up the hips. All right, extend the left arm up, and then extend arm down as long as you can. Bring one hand down, the opposite hand up. And trying to twist through the spine. So drawing the navel in, keeping the head in line with the tailbone. Finding these straight lines, straight legs, straight back, although it's twisting. Straight arms. And just keep letting it melt. So maybe you look down, catch your breath, and then lengthen as you twist up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lengthen your crown. And exhale, twist your abs. Really work your obliques. Get one more breath. Twist. Now look down. Take that left arm. Reach it all the way up. Twist. Good. So leveling off the hips. Leveling off the shoulders. Extending the arm up. And then get as long as you can. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen all the way down. And find your twist. Good. So you're trying to find a balance. Definitely a challenging posture. You can use a wall or a block to help you. Oh yeah, so great. One of my least favorites when I first started, but right now, I really need it. Taking a long breath in and spin. I use my left hand, I'm massaging my back, feeling what needs to twist, what's not twisting. Good, feeling what needs to open, it's not opening. I'm definitely feeling the effect of my brain on this one. I'm very wobbly on this side. Keep finding your balance. That's it. Working the neural net, right? Our brain-body connection. One more breath. All right, guys. Inhale all the way up. We're going to do another back bend, forward bend next. We're getting all sweaty in here. Bring the hands here. Lift up and folding forward all the way down. So hinging forward, grabbing the feet again. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath. We'll do some more triangles next. So take this as a resting posture, right? Take a moment to just recharge, reboot. And the next triangle we're going to do is the bendy triangles. I know, after this we'll get down on the floor. So triangles, right? Your hips are pretty square. A straight line from this hip to this knee. Knees pushing back, hips are opening up, chest is rising up, and that's why it's so challenging. It takes a lot of this muscle here to support the balance. So really engage the quad, reach until, maybe rest on the elbow, that's fine. Take a breath and circle the arm, loosen the shoulder. Good, and get a little lower. Maybe grab the ankle, lower. Some of you can touch the floor, a little lower. So we can get the arm over the ear, you can see the line, right? The angle, like an architect. That line all the way down. Some of you stay here, some of you can get even to here. And of course, some of you guys can take it even further. Thread one arm under, and the other one over. Good step. Make some sound effects, and come up to balance. Hyper paradise. You can even get this one. Full paradise. Very popular posture from the Shaolin monks even. You can get the arm under, balance on the right leg. Right. Got a lot of options. People get bored easy. So yoga has unlimited options. We're going to do the other side. Open the arms. Some of you this is enough. Some of you get to here. Start to pivot the foot out. Right? You can do it with straight legs. Moving on to the twisted triangle with the bent knee. This is Trikonasana. Right, so I'm focusing here on stabilizing through the side, foot, quad, navel in, arms open, start to twist. And again, you can rest, or you can get lower and lower and lower. I just take a little time here to work on my lower back twisting, a little spiral going. Try to get lower and lower. Maybe get the arm under and combined here, right? Even lower. We'll be off the counter soon. And then you can come up to stand. So shift, balance. Think too much about it. That's it. So a lot of this practice is affirming your will. You're affirming your will every day to stand on one leg, to breathe, to balance, to stretch, maybe try new things. Challenge yourself to do the same thing on both sides, even when you don't want to. Like me, I almost was like, I don't need to do it, do I? Of course I do. Right, so it's really great for ADD and attention disorders because you have to do it even on both sides. But remember what you did on both sides and repeat it every day. It's great for the brain. Right, so this one I have to lean a little more forward, a little more forward. And that is the bound, half moon pose, or Pada Ardha Chandrasana. Let's get this one next. Twist, you can drop the knee, hand down, opposite hand up, circle the arm. Easy twist. Might be a little challenging to do these twists today. Definitely gonna need hot yoga when this is over. All right guys, so here's the twist, up. Turn the arm across. Over and out. Oh, it feels really good today, actually. I'm surprised. Good. That's it. It's been pretty nice not going shopping and losing weight because of that alone. Good, keep twisting. Keep rising the chest up. Press your right foot more down and lift your right shoulder more up. So you're really trying to create this space. You might just stay here. Lifting and twisting. Maybe go here. We have many levels of practitioners up there. This is a half camel, Ardha Ustrasana. Optional, it's not for everybody. It's really just to get this to stretch out and up. And then you can come across. Some of you stay here. And of course, some of you can get lower and lower. Here. Here. Some of you can stand. Here. That's a bit of a Pandora's box. These postures definitely entertaining for hours at a time. So we have our Prasarita, Parshvakonasana here. Activating a little digestive fire. Waking up some Agni, some fire in the belly. Burn out the junk. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Right, we have all these binds. You can stand with the bind. You can even come up. Can I do it? Just unlimited entertainment. Let's get the other side. So we started here. One knee down, one knee up. I'm not really stretching forward too much. I'm going to try to mind this hip flexor and kind of lifting up. Right, so to get the up and over, you might just come down first and let the hips soften a little bit. And then a little down and up. Good. It's a tough one for a lot of people, but not giving up on this one. Prasarita, Parshvakonasana. Right, so we can come to here, into our Ardha Ustrasana, taking a breath. That's it, lifting the chest up, this thing's heavy. Feels so good. Feels so good to practice. Right, taking care of your own body. Right, a little more up and back. And then here is the crossover. So you lift. And exhale. You can have one hand down, one hand up. Palms can press as you twist, or you can thread the arm under and go over. Deep breaths in, spin. Deep breath in, spin. Another breath in, spin. Right, it's like house cleaning. Clean it out. Big breath in, spin. Oh, feels great. I can definitely feel something going on. I don't know if it's my pancreas, spleen, digestive area, but it's over there. I'm moving a lot of accumulated waste through the body. Old air, stagnant emotions that came with some of that air. Take a deep breath and exhale. I want you guys to overdo the breathing, especially when you practice with me. Overdo it, right? Because you're underdoing it way too much, right? Take a breath, get a little more twist. Okay. Moving on to the next. Let's stretch it out in a downward dog. Walk it out, pedal the feet. See how long we've been doing this? A while. Take some breaths in and out. Good, guys. And here's going to be the next few postures. Take some deep breaths. I'm going to position myself a little better here. Here. The first one, you're just going to lay on your belly. All right, pretty simple. And start to look up. So some people can't really move very much in their back. Too many years of rolling forward too much. So just hold here, just look up. Put your weight on your elbows. Take a little adjustment, hopefully you can see me down there. Put a little weight on the elbows, lift yourself up. Rise your chest a little higher, aloha. All right, cobra, baby cobra. On the elbows, and lifting the chest up. Holding here, squeeze your heels together. Stretch your chin up, just keep thinking good thoughts. My body's healthy. My immune system is strong. I'm breathing, doing my best with where I'm at today. Keep squeezing your legs, push your feet more down. Keep stretching your chin up, chest up a little higher. 3, 2, and 1. Now you can relax. You can lay down and just rest, or you can do the vinyasas, which I'm going to do next. So bring our hands back. Press, upward dog. Good, back to downward dog. Come back forward. Hold chaturanga or just hold plank. Right, you can stay here. Some of you can stay here. And then lower down. The next cobra, you can bring your hands on the mat, back behind you, or you can repeat the same one you just did. Squeeze legs, thighs together, and inhale, curve the body up. Now it's not a big movement. Very little movement. Working on structures of the body, bone structures. Right? Working on the nerves in between and around those bones. Press the feet more down, stretch the chin more up, pull the mat more back, and then focusing a lot on squeezing my shoulder blades into the back and opening the heart up more. So good. Close the teeth, stretch the eyes, take a big breath. 3, 2, and 1. If you rest or move up, up dog, inhale, roll the shoulders back, move up. Downward dog, exhale. Take a breath. Spread the fingers wide. You can do child's. You can rest. Next, you come forward plank. Good, lower down. All the way down into the cobra. Squeeze the legs. Then lift the chest. Feet press down. You can cross the ankles. You can bend your knees. Some of you can just keep pressing all the way up. It's really up to you. Any cobra will do. Do it your way. Take a breath. Lift your chest higher. Roll your shoulders more down your back. Open up your lungs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back to child's. Downward dog. We're doing full vinyasa. A little hot out there in the world. My phone is saying, I don't know, battery, blah, blah, blah. Hi from Canada. Hello, everybody. All right, so here we are. We had our plank. We're lowering down, 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 down. And then next, you can cross the ankles, maybe the other ankle on top, then come into another cobra. So any cobra will do. You can stay here, right? Press and lift. I'm gonna sweat this mic right off my head. Squeeze the hands into the mat. You can bend your elbows, look up. Remember, you can be here, you can be here, you can be right here. It's all up to you. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Another vinyasa. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Coming forward to plank and lowering down slow. Next is airplane salabhasana, point of salabhasana. You can bring your arms behind you here, laying on your belly. Inhale, lift them all up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then press upward dog, inhale. Child or downward dog, exhale. Come forward again. And come down slow. Another airplane. Arms out. Squeeze legs, thighs, and take it all the way up. So belly's on the mat. We're trying to lift everything else up off the mat. Not a big movement, but very great for the spine. Any amount you can do. Just keep going. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big inhale. And then exhale, relax. You can rest or vinyasa, upward dog. And child's or downward facing dog. You can stay there. I am very, very sweaty in here. Thank God for that. All right, guys, so holding the space for you, literally. Let's get another airplane. So you can stay here, arms out, or back here, up to you. Even this is good too. I think about manta ray. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog or child's, exhale. Coming back forward and laying on your belly. Again, on the belly. This one a little different. The bow. So you grab your ankles from the outside and you start to lift and kick. Chest rises up. Feet kick back. Open up your lungs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulders back. Feet together if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Up dog. Press back down. Rolling back forward and down again. And it is bow again. Grab your ankles. So good, you guys. Exhale. And inhale, take it up. My heart rate is up, up, up. Right? I don't need to be running. I don't need to be on a Stairmaster. I don't need to kill myself to be happy and healthy. I can love myself up and be happy and healthy. Keep rocking and rolling. Chest up, rise up, open up your lungs. My favorite part of yoga is it's like I'm a kid again. I could just play all day. 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Upward dog inhale. Good. Downward dog exhale. Nice, everybody. So next we have some back bends on the knees. Right, the first one, very simple. I don't want to get off camera. Here, the first one, very simply, just sit. Take a breath. Starting to feel like all these great chemicals releasing. Feels so good. I really don't understand how people don't do this every day. It's ridiculous. Drop your head back, look back. We've been talking a lot today in this class about taking your power back. It's a big part of why I love yoga. You get to be very independent. Close your teeth, stretch your chin. You can stay here. All right, that's step one. I mean, a lot of people don't drop their head back at all. All right, they're spending hours of the day like this. And if you're stressed out and worried, you might be spending hours a day like this. So we're dropping that down, rolling it back, and lifting the heart up. So you can just stay here. It's fine, right? You have your journey. Take some deep breaths. It's very common when people drop their head back and get a lump in the throat. So that's just, you know, fear, baby fear. It's laying in there. It's like dormant, just waiting to be triggered. Well, it's been triggered all right. So yeah, my headset is sweating off my head. All right, here we go for the next. You stay here, drop the head back. Then you move to here. Hips forward. You bring one hand back, one hand up. And just stay here a while. Face fear. Right? People think they can just avoid their triggers. But I come from a very different world. You have to desensitize yourself. They're living with all your triggers right in your face every second. And that's kind of why hot yoga is so great for people, is because it is terrifying. And we overcome it one day at a time. So here, let's keep practicing. Some people backbending is terrifying. Remember, I'm giving you options. You can stay here and just drop the head back. Right? You can stay here and lift the chest up. Then you can stay here, one hand up. Right? One hand up. Then you can start to press forward. So here's the name of camel because the legs and arms are straight, vertical, right? You can stay here one at a time. Right? If you look over your shoulder and see the foot, you could probably grab it a lot easier than if you, I don't know where it is, and clench up. You gotta be relaxed, right? Relax the back. Good, and lift the chest. I'm afraid to drop my head back and lose this thing, but let's go for it. So I'm not resting on my shoulders. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Feels so good, back bend. So you face your fears head on. So your right thyroid, parathyroid, thymus gland, right, where your T cells are formed, your white blood cells, lungs, right, very important, your heart. Keep trying to pull this in, and remember, you can look over the shoulder, or both, or you can grab the knees. Or you can bring the hands over the top. It's all part of the practice. Take some deep breaths. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I do know for a fact that 98% of every cell in your bones is transferred in 3 months. So, you know, you have control over a lot of things in your body. Maybe there's a lot of things you can't control, but yoga gives you the wisdom to know the difference. Let's do a few more back bends. That's it. Think about it, right? Hours of your day spent sitting, slouching, moments, seconds spent trying to back bend. Just give it a little bit of your love today. So here's the bridge. And then here you have the wheel. Let's see what's going to happen when I hit it. Oh, it's so good. Let your inner child out to play. That's it. Part of why we love this stuff is because it didn't feel good at first. Every day, improve yourself, improve your health. And we knew that wasn't going to last. Take some deep breaths. Good, you can stay here. You can find yourself there. That's it. The choice is yours. You know, you make a lot of choices in life. I decided to choose happiness because it felt better. Hopefully you guys do too. We've got a few more moments left here with our practice today. Let's just take a few moments to breathe deep. Training ourselves to be unaffected and breath connected. I mean, I've been preparing for this. The yogis have been preparing for this. The hippies, for sure, have been preparing for this. Let's just take a moment to feel our strength within. Remember our inner warrior and not our inner worrier. Remember, right? A lot of worrying is just a misuse of your imagination. Work in our practice to update our mind, upgrade our operating system. I love to think about that, right? You're rebooting your computer every time you practice yoga, right? Some people's computer is so old and slow, nothing's happening. Let's take the time to go back to what we did at the very beginning of class. Maybe you missed it, it'll be on YouTube later. Here, jot in. Right, and then here, in. So this chest, expanding. Fingers and then Gyan Mudra. Back of the wrist to the knees. Feels so different than when I first started. The Ujjayi breath, the breath of the warrior. Be a warrior, not a warrior. Every day you build your strength. I mentioned it earlier that your yoga practice will make your muscles stronger. It'll make your bones stronger. It'll make your tendons and ligaments stronger. It'll improve your circulation, your oxygen levels in your body, which of course is going to help your health on so many levels. Right? How can we be happy when we have a knife in our back? Right? That's a great saying from the old yogis, right? How can we be spiritual when we have a knife in our back? Well, someone's going to take the knife out first. And that's kind of what we practice in here. Right? There's some things we can take out, but there's some things we just have to accept. It is what it is, right? Things are what they are. There's things we can change and things we can't change. This practice is just so special to find the ability, to find the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you guys. We're not done yet. We've got a few more moves to do, but just invoking for a few moments to connect to this almost like a secret society of people who are going to take care of themselves. Let's take some deep breaths. The Ujjayi breath is the first technique. And the Kapalabhati breathing is the second technique, and that's down here. Right, to do it more of an ab workout. Doesn't take any special anything to do that. Doesn't require any flexibility. Doesn't matter what state of health you're in. If you can breathe, you can practice Kapalabhati breathing. This breathing technique is an incredible technique. It's going to super oxygenate your body. Your You're focusing more on the exhales than the inhales. The inhales happen by relaxing, and the exhales happen by contracting. So you're blasting your abdominal muscles. I mean, doesn't it make sense? Isn't it great? Doesn't it feel amazing? We're going to do another round. Kapalabhati breathing. Breath in. And a long exhale. So great. Yoga is the union of the mind and body. Building our physical strength. Building the strength of our immune system. And also building the strength of our emotional system. Right? It makes perfect sense that the yogis believe that dis-ease happens because we're not at ease. Right? We have an agitation. An irritation that eventually could become a disease or become a pearl, right? It's up to you how you want to take that journey. I'm going to create definitely pearls in these irritations in life. So it's a great time right now, guys. Celebrate this time to take care of your body temple. Take the time to just connect and reflect. One of my meditations that I do a lot with my yoga practice is, it's like you're all going within. You can go without when you go within. You don't need all that stuff, right? Just take the time to work on being at peace, being healthy. Maybe it's not easy to sit like this. Maybe you can bring your feet together, we'll do a little butterfly, right? The hips. A lot of people have a hard time getting these knees down, especially if you have hip flexor tightness, tension. Tension in the hip flexors can be a neurological thing, right? A stress response that's been going on for years and years and years, and the hips are locked down. So you just take a little time and remember you're playing with your inner child today. You're just like a little butterfly. And when I did yoga, I was like, oh, I can play all day? Yes, I'll take it. All right, guys, so we're butterflying it out, and then we're going to do a twist. So you look over the right shoulder, you take your hand behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. You take the other hand to the knee and twist. Take a big breath in and exhale, spin. Deep breath in. Exhale, spin. Deep breath in and spin. Maintaining hips level, shoulders level. Visualizing the spine in a straight column. Take another breath. A little more twist. Good. Now let's get the other side. So first you turn the neck, then you take the hand to the knee. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, twist. Good, so every breath on the inhale, you lift more. Every breath on the exhale, you twist more. Every breath on the inhale, you lift more. And on the exhale, you twist more. And you get another inhale, you lift more. And you exhale and twist more. I'm trying to get the movements to come from the breathing. One more breath in. And exhale, spin. Nice. All right, so we're going to grab the feet next. Drop your head back, look back. Take a moment to stretch the neck, close the teeth. Good, and then drop the chin down. Turn to the right. Left. Over. Ooh. My neck has been bugging me lately. Ever since I fell on my head. Let's go the other way. It's good to have strong neck muscles. You never know when you're going to get dumped on your head in life. Left. Back. That's something funny to think about. You think like, I don't want to do headstands or handstands. Why do you want to do headstands and handstands? Well, because if I'm going to fall and all my weight's going to be on my hands, I want to have my body used to holding my body weight. Same with my head. My neck muscles are really strong from 20 years of headstanding with 3 concussions this past couple of months from falling off horses. So it's good to have strong neck muscles, right? It's good to have good resilience. So the next move we're going to do is bring the legs out to the side. Turning, twisting, you take opposite hand to opposite knee, twist there. Definitely got a lot of gratitude for where I'm at today. Through this practice, right? We build healthier body temple. Good, let's go the other way. Inhale, lift, and exhale, twist. More rising, more twisting. Good, now bring the hands in front so I can walk your way forward. You can stay here, smile for the camera. You can go all the way out, grab the feet. It's funny, they call this one the bat. Fly away. All right, guys, we're gonna do it easy. Janu-Sharasana, you bring the knee in, try to extend towards the leg, take a breath. Just getting our way ready for some pigeons coming next. So take this hand, and I'm really exaggerating this, stretching out of this hip and pulling down. Nice, and then try the other side. So exaggerating this. Trying to keep the knee down as you bring that head down. All right, so a couple more fun stretches to go because, you know, I'm just getting started here. I like to do 2-hour workouts usually. So here's the next. You're stepping the right leg forward. And we're coming into a crescent lunge. Right, taking a breath here in the crescent lunge. And start to curve up and back. Oh, it's so good. Good. You bring the arms over your head if you can. Whew. Definitely a little sore today. Feels great though. Good to be alive. I've done studies. You'll be sore from doing nothing, and you'll be sore from doing something. I'd rather be sore from doing something, right? So here is the Kapalabhati. There's a few steps to get to this posture, right? The first step, of course, is just taking a step forward. Starting here, squaring with the hips, pulsing a little front to back. And then depending on what's going on with your hip flexor, you can start to go a little more forward, a little more forward, a little more forward. And maybe it hurts and you ease off. And you kind of go a little more forward. And you can ease off. And eventually your body will start to trust you more. And you can go deeper into the stretch. I certainly know I'm flexible because of my diet. I can tell you that. Maybe I was born with a certain, way of being. But I've certainly enhanced my flexibility for my lifestyle. You can bend, start to go back more and more and more. Right? I don't know, I didn't think I could get it today, but I think I'm there. That's why it's nice not to judge yourself too much. You could be wrong, right? Try to grab the foot. I had an epiphany once. Going to therapy all these years, talking about my problems, and one day I decided I don't want to talk about my problems. I want to talk about my joys and start living them. And here we are now. All right, let's finish it up. So I was talking about first step, left hip. What you don't notice is I'm putting a lot of weight on my hand. Second step, this leg, ankle and knee. I'm putting the weight on my hand so I can control how much I'm stretching. Then we get to this part, you're trying to lift more and more and more. And then eventually, a little cramp, you can grab the foot. All right, this one. And of course you get to the double overhead. So we got it today. All right, life is good. Okay, the next, moving back. I practiced that posture in particular for countless hours to get it. And that's one great thing about this practice. Yoga does not discriminate. If you keep practicing, you'll get it. It's pretty cool stuff. Take some breaths. We have the full split here. You can roll into a half split here, bring your knee back, or you can just bring the foot in front, or you could just say, I'll never do it. The choice is yours. It's sad, but you gotta exercise your will a little bit in a good way. Yoga, every posture we're exercising our willpower, giving ourselves a little more power in general. So the hips are square. How do you try to lift? Open up a little more each day. Each day. Who thought I would be getting more flexible in this quarantine? Good, a little side to side. And now we're going to move into the next. So, bending the knee, and this one is the pigeon, right? Ekapada, I almost forgot. Kapalabhati. So you're pressing into the knee, taking some breaths here. So what you don't see is these hips are square. What I'm trying to do is get this hip down to that foot. Right, so working it down. And you can stay here. You can move to this one. Right? Worked for so many years on these. I don't want to waste a day losing them, that's for sure. Some of you can try this. Over the top. Right? think it's interesting. People collect a lot of things out there in the world. Why not collect more good memories? Right? Collect some of these postures. Oh. And believe it or not, the pigeon one is the hardest one because I'm the lowest down now. It's nice to have a moment sometimes in these postures, just breathing, being there. That's what's great about this time now. You guys can do your own practice. Hang out in these postures longer if you love them. Now here's another variation you guys can try. You grab the back foot with both hands. Alright, maybe bring this foot down. It doesn't seem to be moving. There we go. Oh. Some pain is worth the effort. Alright guys, the next. Taking the foot outside, leveling off the hips. And this is the Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right arm can go up or wrap around. Inhale, lift, and twist. Inhale, lift, and twist. Good. As you inhale, you rise, and as you exhale, you destroy. Right? You inhale, you're generating. And there's a moment it's organizing, and then you exhale and are destroying that old stuff in the body. Carbon dioxide and carbohydrates have a great relationship. Let's take a breath and exhale the carbs out. Another big inhale and twist to the end. Okay guys, here's the next. So you bring the feet together, knees together, lift a little bit, and you try a balancing posture here. And lean into it. Right, no crow. Side crow. So if you can do crow, you can try to get a side crow. All right, you just keep the heels together. Try to lift the feet up. And no, not for everybody. Let's try to get the other side. So you start with the down dog, right? And then you bring the other leg forward. Right, and roll side to side. And that's the same leg. So you turn around, make it easy so I can figure out what the heck's going on over here. Coming into the crescent lunge. Good, so easing into it, forward and back. Forward and back, and this hip open up. Putting a lot of weight on the hand. Good, starting to curve the body a little more. Oh, so good. Good, you can bring one hand down, one hand up. Both hands up. And eventually grab the back foot. So let's turn. See me a little more better. So we've got pigeon and king pigeon, lizard, right? Kapalabhati. Some of you guys can just stay here. Some of you can go down. And of course, some of you can work on going back. All progress, a little bit each day. Some days I work on this knee, some days I work on this hip, a lot of times I have to work on this damn curve, and then you start working on this, and then eventually it all comes together. It's just practice. How much you want it, you know how things are. If you want something, nothing will stop you. Let's come into the split, working the back of the knee, forward and back. So we're putting a lot of weight on the hand so I can control how much it stretches. And then we can slide into the full split. Good, and eventually grab the back foot here. All right, taking some deep breaths. Feels so good. Try to get your foot on your head. Get some rest. Okay guys, so now everybody's favorite. We're gonna roll into a pigeon. You lean, bend the front knee. Good, you can stay here or go down. Get some breaths. Or you can start going up. Pressing into the feet, lifting up the chest. curve. If I can get my shoulders over my hips, getting the back foot is easy. It's just you gotta get the shoulders to the hips. And that takes a lot of practice. That's it. Countless hours of entertainment, and it's free. All right, guys, the next, taking the outside foot over. It's interesting yoga, right? Doesn't take much to do it. Just the will to live. That's all you need. Take a breath in and exhale, spin. So you can wrap the arm around. You lift the chest higher and higher. As I do it through all these postures, I'm meditating on my organs cleansing, my spine getting stronger, my breath healing my body on deeper levels. I'm imagining the abdominal muscles squeezing tight on every exhale, and maybe I can even make it happen. Big breath in, and exhale, spin. Good, some of you stay here, some of you can bind here, and some of you can enjoy the hand balance here. So come up, come to the side position, lean into it, and take the feet up in air. So easy, just a little bit of practice. We'll practice, time and effort, good old energy. You'll be able to get this stuff. You just gotta put the time in, right? People comment on my posts every day. I'll never get it. You're right. I'll never get why people never get what they can do with themselves, but you know, that's why I'm here to remind you guys to reclaim your inner warrior. Maybe squash your inner warrior. And to remember that you can bring yoga into your life no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter how old you are, right? Never too old, never too sick, never too far gone to start from scratch all over again. So here we are, guys. Let's take some deep breaths in and out. We have one more breathing technique we're going to close the class out with, and it's called Ananova. Take your right thumb to your right nostril. You inhale left nostril. Block the left with the ring finger. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Now you can slow it down. Get that breath a little slower. You know, battery's gonna die soon, but it's all good. Your breath a little slower. Good, a little longer. This is amazing if you have issues with sleep, insomnia. Don't worry, you can do yoga all night. Yogis don't sleep much. They know how to recycle the energy they have. Heck, most people spend all their time sleeping, barely breathing, right? Snoring and sleep apnea. It's like a thief in the night, stealing your life force. Take a breath. And exhale. Leading cause of heart disease, right? Heart attacks, sleep apnea. People wake up in the morning tired, exhausted. It's not how much they slept, it's how little they breathed. So we're training our muscles to breathe better. In and out. This is called alternate nostril breathing. Inhale right, block the right, exhale left. Inhale left, block the left, exhale right. Inhale right, block the right, exhale left. Left, block, exhale right. Inhale right, switch, exhale left. You can go a lot slower.
2 fingers, my index on my 3rd eye, creating a meditative point of reference for my mind. Focusing on how this is working with your brain waves. Beta, alpha, theta, brain waves, right? How can we sleep when we're agitated and scared, worried? You have to work on your agitation and worry first. Then you can sleep. Guys, I won't keep going. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. You can do this laying down. The important thing to remember is your breath is the bridge between your mind and your body. Your breath is the bridge between conscious and unconscious. When we have fear, anxiety, and stress, think about the word depression. There's a deep pressing on the chest, on the heart, on the lungs. If you can't get in enough breath, your whole body is affected. Your whole immune system is affected. If you can work on reclaiming your breath, you can help your whole body, your whole immune system. So let's just keep training ourselves to breathe better, to think better, to bring in more positive energy. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, you can take this time to improve the state and peace within your heart. So just going back to the breath, in and out, and meditating right now on your immune system, your body being so healthy. Just imagine right now a healthy, pure body, strong, resilient, strong mind, a strong heart. Take a few moments now to just keep putting positive thoughts into your body. Definitely a firm believer in the Dr. Bruce Lipton work, the biology of belief, psychoneuroimmunology, this idea that you can harness the power of your body through the power of your breath. Maybe it's not totally perfect, maybe it sounds a little foo-foo, but if you heard of Wim Hof, W-I-M-H-O-F-F, he has done studies where they injected E. coli into his body and he used breathing techniques and showed them how his immune system worked. It didn't get him sick. They had all sorts of probes on him and stuff. All sorts of scientists did it for science. So there is something to this stuff, and there's a great reason why you don't believe it. Most people don't. But I'm a little bit different. I decided a long time ago that I was going to take care of my own health in a very safe, natural way. Mind, body, spiritual medicine. So thank you guys for joining me today in my practice. Hopefully you got to do some of it. Hopefully you get to see it again later on YouTube. Let's take a moment to just be centered in the body temple. Find your heart within your hearts and find your inner strength. Don't let distractions get you down, but allow your inner wisdom, your inner teacher, your inner healer to rise you up. So in closing today, let's see how long we're in here. Oh, nice. Nice. We did about an hour and a half. All right, guys, take a deep breath together. And a long exhale. I'll do a little prayer for you guys today. It's a beautiful prayer. It's actually quite incredible. This mantra is saying that the rulers of the world rule the world with prosperity and peace. May all beings everywhere find freedom from suffering. I like this as a prayer for the rulers of the world to help the suffering of the planet. I got this mantra from Patabi Joyce, who I practice with in Mysore, India. And the story goes is he wasn't really teaching this mantra so much or making us do it at the end of every Ashtanga practice so much until 9/11. He was here in New York when that was going on. And they had a great big Ashtanga convention that was pretty heavy for a lot of people. There's a video on Netflix called Ashtanga New York, if you want to watch the video, it's great. Anyway, let's do the mantra. I'm going to start with an Om. Swasti Prajabhaya. Wait. Swasti Prajabhaya. I don't know if I can remember it. We'll do the end of it. Take a deep breath in. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we all find peace, and may our actions today help create this peace and alleviate suffering for all beings everywhere. Namaste, everybody. Have a great night. Enjoy.